about me and my older sister. We grew up with our mom for the most part until we were about 7 and 9. We lived in Nashua with her. This is kind of a little bit of a funny story because it's a little bit ironic. So this was years and years and years ago, but when we were younger, we both broke our front teeth on the same exact day. I'm surprised our mother didn't kill us after, but it all kind of started with a small makeup kit, which sounds really weird. But when I was younger, I was obsessed with those small little, like, Lisa Frank makeup lipstick things. So I think it was like my aunt had bought me one, and I loved it. I used it like every morning. I put it on a million times a day, all the time. It was ridiculous. So one day we had just had this huge, huge snowstorm. My sister was mad that I didn't want to go outside. So she took the makeup kit that I had, opened the window, and chucked it out into the snow. I was beside myself. I was so upset because I had just got it and I didn't understand why she was so mad, and she took it and threw it away. So I'm furious. I run outside. I'm in the snow, like up to my waist, trying to pick up all these small, tiny little pieces and put them back in the kit, and I'm crying and I'm upset, everything. So then my sister comes out with her sled and she's all bundled up, ready to play in the snow, and she's asking me, let's play, let's play, let's play. And I'm mad because all of my stuff is all over the lawn and she doesn't understand why I'm upset. So I'm screaming at her. She's doing whatever she wants. My mom's screaming at her. Whatever. I don't know what happened after that. But so I'm sitting there. I picked everything up and then I'm starting to walk back in the house. She goes down. We had a pretty steep incline in our front yard. So she gets on our sled and she goes shooting down the front lawn, and they had just plowed, so there was a big embankment, like where all the snow was piled up. So she goes shooting down the lawn over the embankment, and her sled slams into the pavement, and she smacks her face and breaks her front tooth. So then she's screaming. I'm still picking up makeup. My mom's screaming from the house, and I'm crying, and she's crying. So my mom's probably losing her mind. So that's said and done. She gets in the house. My mom calls the dentist, tells them what happened. She's fine, no blood, no big break. So they found the piece of her tooth, so they kept it, and then they were gonna, I guess, reattach it. So she made an appointment for, I think, later that day. So a couple hours later go by. Me and my sister are playing. She's like, do you want to go play outside? So I'm like, sure, that's fine. So we go outside and we're playing, and I think we were playing tag or like something, throwing snowballs at each other or whatever. We had a really long driveway, so we were playing at the end of it. And then I wanted to go in or something, and I started running like towards the house. So she's, at the time, was 2 years older than me, so she caught up right behind me. And she shoved me really hard, trying to shove me into the snowbank. And she pushed me really hard, and I tripped and I fell the other way, and I smashed my face on my mom's window of her car, and I broke my front tooth in the same day. So, long story short, we both ended up at the dentist with emergency appointments that day. My mom was not happy. My father was also not happy. But we both got our teeth fixed that day or shortly thereafter. And we learned to not throw each other's makeup kits and not push on the ice. So that's my story. Kind of funny. It's been a long time, but it was amusing. It was the only thing that popped into my head when I thought of a funny story. All right. Thanks for listening. Bye.